Welcome back to Breakaway, everyone. I am here with Dr. Paul Gaskins of Mullen and Gaskins Dentistry, and they are located at 901 North Winstead Avenue in Suite 120 on the first floor in the Rocky Mount Medical Park. And this year, Dr. Gaskins won and was voted Best Dentist in Rocky Mount by the Rocky Mount Telegram. And it is an award that is solely based on nominations from those who are within the community. It's quite an honor. Dr. Gaskins, thank you so much for being with us.
It's my pleasure to be here.
So, Dr. Gaskins, tell us, how is it that you ended up establishing a practice here in the Rocky Mount Medical Park?
I'm originally from Pitt County, Ayden to be exact, which is near Greenville. I grew up there, went to NC State University for my undergraduate education, and went to UNC Chapel Hill for my dental education, and was living and working in Raleigh. And Dr. Mullen gave me a call one day and said, why don't you think about moving to Rocky Mountain? I have a tremendous amount of respect for Dr. Mullen. He is well known in the dental community, served on the board, and when he calls, you pay attention. So he's the one who brought me here, and we really enjoyed being here.
And Dr. Gaskins, the dental industry really has expanded in recent years to include many facets of treatment. Tell us a little bit about that and those that you practice here in your office.
Sure. There are a lot more choices today in dentistry than there were even 20 years ago. There are a lot more patient choices, patient demands, a lot more technology involved in dentistry. Having said that, we offer a full variety of dental services for the entire family. We offer preventative services such as cleanings and sealants. Obviously, we also do fillings, including tooth-colored fillings. We also do a lot of crown and bridge work, as well as restoring dental implants. We do a fair amount of dentures and some extractions on a limited basis. We also do cosmetic dentistry, including teeth whitening and veneers. We also offer some mild periodontal therapy, including deep cleanings. Having said that, there are some services that we do refer out, root canals, periodontal surgeries, wisdom tooth extractions, and orthodontics. We do refer to specialists in the area, and we've developed a really good relationship with our specialists.
So, Doctor, that is really a wide array of services, and perhaps to help our viewers understand more clearly, let's take a look at some of your cases. Like this first case, for example. Tell us a little bit about that.
This patient had 2 fractured front teeth that were repaired with a combination of tooth-colored fillings and veneers.
And in the second case, as we see on the screen, this patient was?
This patient had severe destruction of his teeth from cavities that had been neglected, and it was caused mostly by soft drinks. After helping the patient change the habits that caused the problem originally, we were able to bring back the patient's smile with multiple all-ceramic crowns.
And that is really amazing. So that is a reason right there for people, let's not drink those soft drinks, correct?
Absolutely.
And the next one, tell us about that.
We also do see trauma cases here, and this patient had lost a tooth in an accident. We were able to reconstruct the area using a dental implant and an all-ceramic crown.
And in this next one we see here on the screen, this patient had some severe issues as well. Tell us about that treatment.
This patient had a missing front tooth that they were born without. We produced a very natural result with an all-ceramic bridge.
And this last one we see here, tell us about that.
This patient had extensive dental problems. In this case, the teeth were beyond saving. We removed the teeth and made the patient a complete denture. But as you can see, having a denture does not mean you have to compromise on cosmetics.
And this last patient here, this case, you did some crown work, correct?
That's right. This patient wanted an improved smile, and I think we achieved that with the use of all-ceramic crowns and bridge work.
Well, that is amazing. I think that really helps our viewers get a better understanding of what you do here. And Dr. Gaskins, we mentioned earlier that you were in fact voted the best dentist in Rocky Mount, and as your patient you got my vote, but I would like to know, in your mind, what is it that you think is your best quality with your practice or your greatest strength here?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that I was very humbled by that award. It meant a lot to me because it was from the people and the patients in town. But I think there's several things that go into it that we really strive to achieve here. First and foremost is patient comfort. I mean, let's face it, most people associate going to the dentist with pain.
Sure.
And we try our best to minimize that and lessen it. It's impossible to completely make it go away, but there are definitely things and techniques that you can use to lessen the discomfort that a patient has while they're in your chair, and we definitely try our best to do that. And I think most times we succeed. Secondly, I would have to say that we have a wonderful staff here. You can't do dentistry without a good staff, and I have to give credit to them as well. If it were not for them, I couldn't do what I do. Another thing is we take the right amount of time to spend with patients. A lot of times I've heard patients tell me that they come here because they don't want to feel like they're a number, they don't want to feel like it's an assembly line, and we try our best to make it a personal experience for them and give them the right amount of time when we're treating them. Another thing that we really strive for is using the best materials. And what I mean by that is the supplies we use, the things we use for fillings, the labs we use to make crowns and dentures. A lot of people don't realize, but there's a wide variety of choices that is out there in terms of quality. And we only use the best. That's what I'd want in my mouth, and that's what we use for our patients. Another thing that we do is we offer flexible payment arrangements for patients. We know that dental treatment is not inexpensive, and we certainly are sympathetic to that, and we try to work with our patients and offer them a variety of ways to pay for their care.
And you see ages ranging from kids all the way up until seniors, correct?
We do. We have kids ages 4 on up to 94 and beyond.
And what I get a sense of in that is that you really treat families and not just the individual. Is that correct?
That's absolutely true, and that was Dr. Mullen's philosophy. That's still on our placard out front on the door is family dentistry, and we take that very seriously. One of the joys I have is treating generations of patients. Again, from 4-year-olds on up to 94 years old.
Well, that's really special. And I think a lot of times when people are choosing a dentist, it is important to make a good decision because that is a lifetime relationship or decades often, correct?
That's right. In choosing a dentist that's right for you, you need to choose someone who's trustworthy, caring, and gentle, who has a preventative mindset, who is clear in their communication, has the ability to spend time with you and help you understand the treatment that you need.
So, Dr. Gaskins, if there are viewers out there in our area that are perhaps looking for a dentist, are you currently accepting new patients?
Yes, we are. Just give our office a call and we'll be happy to schedule an appointment for you.
Well, Dr. Gaskins, it has been a pleasure having you on the show today, and we really appreciate you taking the time with us today.
Thank you, Jen.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.